Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I posted a shot of this Asun rice and a lot of people kept asking for the recipe. So here is the detailed video of this Asun rice. You guys, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my page, okay? So let's just go right into the video. I'm starting off with my vegetable oil. You can use some butter if you want. I added my green marinade. I'll be dropping a detailed version of what my green marinade basically is. Just a blend of garlic, parsley, spring onions, green bell pepper, and soya spice, some other spices, you know. And now I have my veggies. So this is a combination of green bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, carrots and onions. You can also use red bell pepper if you have it. So you want to cut that finely so that it looks attractive in the eyes. And also please go ahead to season it. It's always good to season your vegetables so that they don't taste bland when they come in contact with the food. Alright, so I just did that, stirred that together, allowed it to pan fry a bit, and then took it out of the fire once it was ready. Now for my pepper mix, this is a mixture of tatashe, onions, shombo and pepper. I used habanero pepper for this. So you can use whatever pepper you're comfortable with. It depends on your spice level. Alright, so but you want to use a lot of tatashe and shombo just so that the color of the food pops. You understand? But it depends on the quantity of what you're cooking and basically what you would like the outcome to be. So you're going to put that in the oil, stir and allow it to fry. Cover and allow it to fry. So you know it's properly fried when the oil separates from the pepper mix. So you know that it has fried down, it is well done. Once it's properly fried, you can now proceed to add your spices of choice. So here I use crayfish, thyme, curry, seasoning cube and paprika. So basically your crayfish doesn't actually spoil the taste of the food. It only elevates it, but it's definitely optional if you don't want it in your meal. Alright, so you just stir that together. And I already have my pre-roasted asun. I did not cook and fry the asun. I marinated it and I roasted it in my air fryer. So I'm now just going to add it to this mix to make sure everything is well coated, and then add my meat stock, cover and allow it to cook so that the sauce will be infused inside the goat meat. Once it has fried a bit, you can see the oil being separated from the pepper sauce. Now that's the consistency I want, and that's the consistency I want to go for. So in my previous video, someone commented that, oh, why didn't I cook my rice halfway so that I can then cook it in the sauce? So basically I am trying to get a stir fry effect. I'm not trying to cook it. So if you're trying to get a stir fry effect, it means you're not going to be cooking it in water. You're going to fry it on high heat, which is why I allowed my rice to get fully cooked before mixing it with the sauce. Alright, so now once my sauce is ready, I'm going to be adding my white rice. I didn't cook it in any meat stock, I didn't cook it in anything. I just cooked plain white rice. You can decide to cook it in your meat stock, but it's basically the same thing. So I added my rice, I added my veggies, the veggies we pan fried earlier, added that. I also added some freshly diced carrots just because I wanted that crunch and I wanted it in a different style as well. So now you're just going to mix your rice together with your sauce, mix it properly and make sure that everywhere is coated with that sauce, okay? You don't want to miss any spot at all. If you need to adjust your seasoning, you can adjust your seasoning at this point. Please always make sure to taste your food to ensure that it comes out right. It comes out right. Yes, I got that. Okay, Igwe is not going to give you any award for not testing your food. So please taste your food and make sure everything is perfecto. So yeah, you can see me mixing my food together, making sure everything is coated. Now after mixing it together and I can see that everywhere is well coated with that sauce, I'm just going to cover it a bit and allow it to just steam up. so that the sauce penetrates the rice. You understand? I'm not adding water, I'm not adding anything. I'm just going to cover it and allow it to steam. And then you can now finish up with your spring onions. So I had spring onions, but I totally forgot to use it in this video. So yes, it's always good to garnish with some spring onions, and your asun rice is ready. You guys see, if you try and eat this particular asun rice, you're going to forget any other recipe of asun rice you know. All right, so give this rice a try, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube page if you're not already subscribed. I don't know why I'm making a lot of mistakes, so I am recording this video at night and I'm really tired, but I'm not going to edit it because that's what I've chosen for my videos. I'm not trying to do a very perfect video. Yes, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing so far. See you in the next one. All right, bye guys.